Hi, today is February 24th, 25th, I don't know, it's like 1:30 in the morning. On Wednesday, the 23rd, I found out that I was approved through my insurance. Super excited, you have no idea. And without even thinking about it, I was like, okay, just schedule me as soon as possible. As soon as possible is on March 2nd. Today I went through and I did my pre-op, which was actually kind of a letdown. I had no idea what an EKG was. So, this woman's putting all these little sensors on me, and I'm thinking I'm going to get, zapped or something. And so I'm, asking her, do I need to take out my body jewelry? I have things in my ear, and no, you're fine. So, yeah, that was kind of a letdown. My blood pressure was still a little high, but, my doctor told me that it probably wasn't something that was going to, affect me too much. It was still within an acceptable range. And the only thing I have to do in this next week is snarf a bunch of bananas because my potassium was a little low. But that's not a big deal. I'm really excited. And at the same time, I'm really super apprehensive. But I'm still gonna do it if that makes any sense. The hospital I'm having it at, they sent me my consent forms to look over. And I'm supposed to sign them when I get there and go through it with my nurses and stuff. And I'm reading through this list of all these things that could happen to me. And, the death spelled out in big, bold, capital letters. And I started crying. I am so afraid of dying. It's kind of crazy, actually. But I sit here and I weigh the advantages and, what could go wrong and everything like that by having this done. And, I'd definitely be healthier. I'd feel better. I'd take the strain off my heart. And it'd be so good for me. But at the same time, people tell me not to be afraid of death because you can be walking across the street and get hit by a car and you die. But I feel like just by doing this surgery, I am literally putting myself out there for that extra risk. And just, that scares me. I don't want to go into this and not wake up. But I'm still going to do it. So, crazy me, right? I'm kind of, I am excited. They sent me this weird soap, and I was sitting there squishing the packet, and I'm like, okie dokie then, I'm gonna have to wash up with that. That's kind of weird, but oh well. And I can honestly say I'm kind of going through this last meal thing, right now, I had a Mongo, stash of candy that I've just been saving for, brain food the past couple months. And I've just ate my way through about half of it this past week or so. So, and I've been trying to share it with my family so I don't really feel fat. But, I don't eat terribly, but just the knowledge that there's going to be all these things that I'm not going to be able to eat a week from now. It's really scary. I had went through and I had bought all this pasta, to put in my pantry at school. And all these different things. And I'm realizing, I'm going to have to really burn through that this week. Or I'm going to have to bring it all home for my family. And by the way, as you can see in the background behind me, I am at home. And I'm not in my dorm. So, this is kind of new for me. And my mom and my sister both have this. I don't know if I've said that in a previous video. So, you know, I've kind of seen what happens with all of it. And I really admire them for, like, being brave enough to go under. I mean, you know, this isn't an emergency procedure. This is literally opting for something. And I know, you know, that there's going to be a lot of things that could go seriously right with it, and there's a lot of things that can go seriously wrong. And I'm hoping that, you know, by taking this risk, and I can't really say I'm confident in it, but, you know, wanting things to go well, that things will go well. My grandma always told me that it's only the people who don't care about whether or not they live or die that die. You know, the ones who are scared shitless are the ones that come through fighting. And I really hope I'm one of those people, because my life after this is going to be so much different, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to medications for the rest of my life, because medications and me just don't get along. I'm on a terrible schedule all the time. But that's a very small sacrifice for what I'm going to gain from this. My doctor said earlier that she'd never seen me smile so much, and I really hope that that's the way it's going to continue to be. I just want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I'm so excited, and at the same time, probably this entire next week, I'm probably going to be an emotional wreck. And the day of, I'm probably going to be bawling as they wheel me in. And I told my friend, the drugs that they give you to calm me down, you know, better be as good as they say they are. And she's like, oh, they are. And so I'm trusting her judgment on that. I'm sorry that I'm so twitchy right now and my computer's moving. It's in my lap, so. But yeah, these videos really aren't reliable right now because I don't really know what to say. It's kind of an emotional thing more than a sign of reference, if that makes any sense. The ones that I hope to make after this will probably be a little bit better. I'm going to be hopefully tracking my progress with these videos. And these are probably not going to go up on the same time that they were made. So if I do upload them, don't bitch about that. Because I'll just say fuck it, whatever. And and yeah, that's really all I have to say. My family is really supportive, and I have friends that are, you know, really supportive of this, and I'm just looking forward to it. I'm scared shitless, but, you know, who isn't? So, I'm just gonna cut this video because it seems like I always talk a long time. And I hope, you know, that I can make more of these. In closing, my insurance took forever to approve me. My pre-op was a breeze. I love my doctor to death. I think my surgeon is amazing. We'll see how well he operates, though, I guess. And I'm looking forward to a happy and healthy future. No death. Not yet, anyway. Long way from now. That's the plan, anyway. Have a good day.